Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for a greet and run here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. We have 1 week down in December, and man, what a month it's been. It's been ups and downs. Lots of ups, though, I gotta say, with two of the most powerful ones that we have ever seen in all of Isaac. And let's see if that momentum continues. And also, thank you all very much for getting another video over 3,000 likes. I'm still monitoring to see if we are going to get the 10 or die challenge. Right now, it's getting close on the pilot episode and a couple of the other episodes as well. So make sure you go check out those ones and click the like button down below if you want to support the channel and make the like streak goal happen. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Garth Shark on the Sinvicta subreddit and on the Mosh Pit Discord. Title thread was live footage of Ultra Greed when this week's Wacky Wednesday ended with a patented Sinvicta, quote, science experiment. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I made the experiment so you guys and gals didn't have to. We found out that Plan C does indeed activate with enough time for you to win before it actually kills Isaac. So thank you very much, Garth Shark. Juliet Kilo 99 November 49 Zulu. We got Harlequin baby. I mean, our shot speed is okay, I guess. Yep, that's about all I can say. We also have the blue key, which I'm just gonna go ahead and drop right now. I heard a key drop somewhere, and I don't mean the one that I just dropped. We're starting with Harlequin baby, which, you know, I mean, she's okay. She does have, oh my goodness, that's a free PH Dizzle right there. I don't know if it's actually gonna matter, but you know, it's. Hey, do we go for the? Get rid of our? Do we get rid of our pill? I guess, or not get rid of our pill, but get rid of our soul heart. Full health is not really gonna help us out that much, and well, we can't pretend that this isn't a power pill here. We'd love to have gotten a key, but I mean, full health might save us. We just need to get rid of these barrels first, because Lord only knows that they are going to be able to one-shot us, as well as any champion. So I'm going to use the stopwatch, the hourglass, as much as I can, because obviously we need to be extremely careful here on 1 HP, especially with champion mobs, especially with everything that can absolutely murk us right now. We need to be extremely careful. There's another. It's like 3 champions that we've seen already here, and I don't like it. Not to worry too much about the flies. Okay, we have a full health pill for a reason. Now, if those were mega volley booms there, that we are actually dead. But thankfully they were not, so I didn't mind taking the hit there. Our movement speed is awful. Our damage is awful. Our tears rate's not good either. So we have a lot of room for improvement. Really, the point of this is just going to be staying alive in the early going here to just weather the storm. But I've been kind of itching to play Greed a little bit more lately. I've been playing a lot of Isaac on stream. I've been wanting to, I've just been wanting to switch it up, see how crazy you can get in Repentance Plus with all the changes, and there's probably going to be even more changes coming our way. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to any changes in Isaac. I mean, Repentance Plus is such a good start for the game that, I mean, we're already mooning here. I don't mean like, showing our butts. I mean like we're mooning in value. It's like an investment term. You wouldn't get it. You get a Tears upgrade here with analog stick, which is nice, but we need a lot more. It's a good start. I'm going to have to take this. I'm going to have to buy this soul heart. And I would have at least bought this pill here to see what this is. So, I got out before. I don't even know what that pill is, so it's good. We're good. Because I know someone's going to be making a fuss about that. Oh, you got an unfair advantage because you saw the pill but didn't buy it. Brr, 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 brr. But hey, I'm honest. I would have bought that pill had I not known what it was, regardless of that. So, just telling the truth. Let's say the power pill probably for the devil deal. I mean, Black Pin is not too bad. Blue Famine is more annoying. More annoying than dangerous, but it is still a champion mob, so we still got to treat it with respect. Now, if we could hit with both of Harlequin Baby's tears, that's the best case scenario for us in terms of our damage. Now, the bad thing is that we are not going to be able to take a Devil Deal here unless we go back in and buy the 2 Soul Hearts, which feels like a big waste, but at the same time, I mean, you know, we got to do what we got to do here. Okay, so I'm going to go buy these 2 Soul Hearts. Yeah, Black Haunt. This is a automatic. We use power pill on. I swear to you, I hit it. Black Haunt very rarely ever shoots, by the way, so okay, well, now we can't get the Devil Deal unless if there is something that gives us a Soul Heart or a life. And gotta say, Haunt, definitely my most hated boss right now. So we cannot get a Devil Deal unless if we get something that gives us a Soul Heart, and we do. We get Leviathan and Sulfur, which is huge. So we can actually take both of these without actually losing any HP. Watch this. You take the Mark, you take the Soul Heart. Because the Mark gives us a Soul Heart upon acquisition, that means that we can take it and go down to basically negative health for a second. And, I mean, we could go into... I'm going to risk it just because we have Sulfur. And it was absolutely not worth it. All right, we're skating by. There's a haunted chest over here. Let's see what little haunt gives us here. He gave us a Soul Heart and a bomb. We can then use to bomb this other one. There's not a secret room over here. We could buy. I mean, maybe get a quarter. Okay, we got a free key. You know what? I'm fine with that. We're going to last week's question of the episode from the No Magic Left episode. This one coming in from Xerox 11, who said, question of the episode, what is your ranking of electrical / tech items, Tech 0, Jacob's Ladder, Tech 2, etc.? So I'm assuming this is just asking what is my overall rankings for like the best or my most favorite to least favorite. I'm going to start my least favorite because that's probably the best way for my mind to sort of compartmentalize the question. First off, I'm going to say hello, goodbye to Monty here. What is this? Shot speed up. Shot speed up. So my least favorite tech item out of all those is still probably Tech 2. I still like Tech 2. The strides have been great, making it better. It no longer affects your damage and all that stuff, but it still affects your overall DPS. Despite it, you know, it doesn't reduce your overall damage, but it reduces your tears rate. Now you could argue that that's not that big of a deal if you're using the tech beam anyway, which is true, but I don't like seeing my tears rate getting messed with. That's really the big thing. So Tech 2 definitely at the bottom. The second tech item after that would be Tech 0. I think Tech 0 is okay if you have piercing shots, but it's not one of my favorites. You know, it's great under certain conditions. Much like lots of things in Isaac, it's very good whenever you're talking about having like Tear Detonator or Tammy's Head, stuff like that, or anything that the Tech 0 tears could chain off of. That's brilliant. But by itself, Tech 0 doesn't really do anything, especially if you don't have anything like you have piercing shots. You don't have a good tier to kind of track onto. It's not for me. I'm going to go back out here. Even though we've lost Sulfur, I'm still going to buy this full charge. We could get the box, but... well, the box does give us a chance to get a Soul Heart and also, like, 15 cents worth of items, so it's actually not that terrible. We'll get a nickel back, so it's good. Priest is kind of whatever. Balls of Steel is huge. We need movement speed, so I'm going to get it. You'll also need a tears rate upgrade. After Tech 0, I would say probably... it's tough. It's tough, but I gotta say Tech X. Tech X is good. I do think that it really comes down to, wow. It really comes down to Tech X versus Tech X versus Tech 1, for sure. Because Tech Point, like, the thing I love about Tech Point 5 is that it does what it does without actually changing your build at all. Like, you still get all the tier effects that you want out of your tiers, but you still gain the benefit of Tech Point 5. Whereas Tech 1, yes, it is a fantastic item, and it's one of my favorite items of all time. It still is, but it does cancel out a lot of tier effects. Which may be good, may be bad, depending on how you look at it. So, but the same thing can be said about Tech X though too. And I think maybe Tech X takes the slight advantage. Wow, we're getting hung up balls of steel. It's really, really tough for me to put Tech X over Tech 1, but I think I'm gonna have to. The more I think about it, Tech X just gives you more benefit. Even though I really, 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 really love Tech 1, it's undeniable that it does hinder sometimes. Hinder in a good way, of course. I mean, it is all of... Wow, we got another crawl space. What is happening? Shot speed up. We get a bone heart here. We had to pay that key in order to go into the item room. We get a reroll pedestal in here. We might get a cheap item. Yes, sir, Bob. Oh my goodness, this run all of a sudden took off. So yeah, so I would say Tech 1 next, and then Tech Point 5, and then Tech X, I guess. If I had to rank them like that, I begrudgingly will do it that way. We don't need growth hormones anymore, although we do still need range, but let's see what's inside of our item room first. Compound fracture is not great, but not terrible. Another balls of steel pill. So Tech X number 1, Tech Point 5 number 2, Tech 1 number 3, Tech 0 number 4, and Tech 2 number 5 is my official ranking. Now, if you want me to include like Robo Baby and stuff, well, that wasn't in the cards. Oh, actually, you know what? Xerox did also talk about electricity items like Tech 0 or Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder is at the top. Period, point blank, bar none. It's at the top. Jacob's Ladder just wins runs. That's just what it does. You could say that about like a lot of the tech items in Isaac. I like all the tech items, like even Tech 2. We're talking strictly from the point of view of my favorite isolated. If we only have a pool of our tech items, then my least favorite tech items to like most favorite tech items. But Jacob's Ladder, I totally forgot about that. Jacob's Ladder is number 1. If it's to be included in there as a quote electric item. Then like, you know, what's electric item? We're talking about tier effect, then you know, you gotta maybe talk about possibly extension cord. Yo, this Mega Maw or this gate is he's chill. Sulfur is going to give us an increased amount of damage every time we use it, by the way, in case you did not know. And speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Well, well, well. Tech 1. Bring it in, big fella. Gotta have us some Tech 1. I will take Purity. I will probably buy 1 key just to see what this is. Okay, we get some bombs and some money, so now I'm going to buy Roid Rage just because. And we have PhD, so I don't mind doing this. Health. Seal again, man. Another balls of steel. What is actually going on here?
Shot speed up.
Secret room, maybe. Oh. We have 8 bombs. Funny game. Big fat out mushroom, which is going to give us some movement speed down, but more importantly, a damage up. And yeah, 2 bombs for 4 cents. Definitely not worth it. We're moving here so far. Yeah, I mean, Proptosis, you would think that it doesn't go well with Tech 1, but it really does. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm going to drop these in here. We're going to go back in and grab our balls of steel pill as well. Let's see. Let's queue up something good here. We do not need more movement speed. We're good on that, brother. Mini Mush. We definitely don't need Mini Mush, although that would give us a second chance for Fun Guy, but we don't need the movement speed. We don't need the range. Yeah, Mystery Sack is kind of useless. Now, what's even nicer about having Proptosis is that our Brimstone is also now going to be dealing more damage. Despite it having sort of the cone shape, anything that gets hit, the closer things get to us, the deader they are. Let's put it that way. And we're just instant deleting smaller mobs right now. Brimstone scales insanely well. Look at that with Proptosis. Again, the closer they get to us, the deader they are. Great block by the Swarm. Gubby's Collar in the Pact. Ain't gonna turn that down. Gonna give us Leviathan as well, so we don't even have to use balls of steel really. But I'm gonna. Then we could play this Demon Judgment in here. It can be. I mean, half price Soul Heart's fine, but not something that we need. Growth Hormones, okay. And Synth Oil. Oh, that's spun right there, but we can't afford it. Is there enough money to make this happen? We got to find the secret room and get everything out there. Need 3 cents. 2 cents. Come on, first room, really? How does he do it? It's 2 cents game. Ugh. That size is going to give us some damage and a luck upgrade. I agree, Josiah bad. Car battery is, I mean, normally car battery I'd say is okay, but we don't really need car battery here. Like, yes, we would get the Mega Brim against Super Greed or Ultra Greed, but hoping that we get something else that just gives us a way to recharge stuff better. Absolutely roasting and toasting everything right now. I'd say Swarm doing a great job for us, blocking everything. There we go. And a Krampus fight. Thank you, Gimpy. Good lump of coal. Fantastic. Lump of coal does help us a little bit in combating the negative side of Proptosis. We finally get a Tears upgrade here. Now the real question is, should we use Sulfur or stick with Tech 1 for more DPS? I don't know, man. If we get Backstabber, then the answer is definitely sticking with Sulfur. What was in here again? Yeah, I agreed. Yeah, we don't want the I agreed. Nope. A fleeting thought and a bad one at that. Not sure why our tears rate went nuts. Oh, it's because of purity. That's right. Got Void here, but yeah, I think meat is just better for us. So we have the blue ore right now. I totally forgot that we had purity, by the way. I remember we have car batteries, so every time we use sulfur, it's going to be used twice, which means that we're getting double the effect. Yes, I know. Very insightful commentary there. But what I mean is that we're getting double the damage effect that we normally would. Brother. I like the fact that the spikes are still in here. Yep. And we get Guppy's Eye, which is not enough Guppy items, so we're just going to leave that as is. And we essentially just need a full charge here. Definitely do not need a range upgrade. I think we're good on that. There we go. Are we locked in our full charge now? I think that's going to be pretty much it. You know what? Give me expansion pack and car battery. Why not? It's the season, you know? I don't know if it has anything to do with expansion pack and car battery, but there's a Home Alone reference in there or something. I don't know. 8 cents. Do we have anything else we can buy for 8 cents? I mean, yeah. Take it. Alrighty, here we go. Not going to use sulfur for obvious reasons. So we get into the greed fight. And let's see what expansion pack does for us. damage is nice. I didn't see it do anything. I cannot tell if it actually did anything. I feel like Tech 1 was just doing more damage. I really do. Hey, we got him down. 22 minutes, 55 seconds. I'm curious, though. You allow me to once again experiment here. I mean, we might as well match the meme of the day. I am... I'm curious. See what happens. What would our time be if we simply use Tech 1 in this? Instead of Sulfur. Would it have been any faster? It said 22:55. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, so Mega Brim definitely wins over Tech 1. It was kind of close though. I mean, it was only off by about 10 seconds, so it's interesting. Interesting that it wasn't more of a bigger discrepancy there. Really shows you the difference between DPS and yeah, just full bore max damage. Very curious. Very awesome to check that out. So anyway, we'll take the very easy dub there, and thank you everyone for all the support this past week. Looking forward to the brand new week as well. Make sure you put down your questions of the episodes in the comments section, and then thank you all very much for all the support over this weekend. Thank you. Welcome to everyone who has joined our Discord as well, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Have a great start to your football Sunday, second week of December. Here we go, baby. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like PokeStick, RageGod91, Slypork98, and Paladamores. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.